Welcome to the Seller Roundtable e-commerce coaching and business strategies with Andy Arnott and Amy Wees.
Can you give an example of a current product and how an iteration or an improvement on that design or functionality can open the door for a new patent? So in other words, like you were just talking about, the dual-headed can opener, or whatever, water bottle with a push button, opener or something like that. Can you describe, kind of how people can? I don't know if you can give an exact example, but how somebody can take a current idea, iterate on it, and then and then create a new patent from that iteration.
Yeah, I'm usually terrible with these examples. Like somehow just coming up with them on the fly, it doesn't work so well. I think maybe I should clarify first what a utility and design patent is, though.
Yeah, well, actually, that was one of my that was my question before this, and I changed it. We'll change it back. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So just to clarify that, so a utility patent is what most people think of when they think of a patent. It's like you think of coming up with a new invention, a new product. It's like, hey, I found a better way to keep my dish soap from draining off the side of the counter, or what. It's a solution to a problem, and it's a structural solution. You have a product that has a different configuration, and that different configuration allows it to solve a problem that hasn't been solved before. That's typically what we're thinking of when we think of someone patenting an invention, and that's what a utility patent is for. It's for a product that has a structural difference for a functional purpose. And something to know about utility patents is that they're rather complex. They involve a lot of words, a lot of description, because what we're really seeking to do with a utility patent is describe or define the territory of what the invention is. It's a shovel that has a top edge, and along the top edge is a notch, or something like that. It's a very linguistic definition of what an invention is. And generally, utility patents are considered to be the strong type of patent because they protect the concept. Okay? Now, design patents are just about the way a product looks, just about the ornamental appearance of it. So it's a product with a unique shape. Think of like a telephone that's shaped like a duck, right? Nothing about the way it functions. It's just that you happen to have made a telephone in the shape of a duck, and so that is what the design patent is all about. It's just about the appearance of the product. Design patents are relatively inexpensive because it's just about presenting the appearance. It's about drawings, very carefully crafted drawings that show the product and show the design. So, and what I'm leading to with this difference is kind of an important reason why on Amazon people tend to go for design patents. And that is, even though with utility patents, it was always considered to be more valuable because it's for a concept. And a design patent, on the other hand, hey, you change the appearance, it's not infringing anymore. But how do people knock things off on Amazon? They just copy it. They don't get that imaginative with how they come into your territory. They just have they find a similar product on Alibaba and they just start selling it. So if the product looks similar, it will infringe the design patent. But more importantly, let's think about Amazon and how Amazon works. You have people that are handling things at Amazon, and they're tens of thousands of workers, which are not using a very high level of discernment on how they make these judgments. So if you do an IP complaint on Amazon and you say, let's say situation one is, here's my utility patent. If you read the claims of my utility patent, they seem to be, this competitor's listing seems to be fitting the definition of my product as defined in my utility patent. So they're infringing my utility patent. Please shut them down. So situation B, here's my design patent. Look at the pictures. Doesn't it look like my product? So which one do you think that they're going to respond to? They respond to the design patent because they just have to look at pictures. And
I think that you brought up a really good point here, though, in that, people often will say, well, I want to have a patent so that no one else can knock off my product or no one else can steal my idea.
Right.
But as you mentioned, Rich, a patent is only as good as whether you're willing to defend it and look after people who are, going against your patent, right? Like doing something that infringes upon your patent or your claims. So, I think there's a fine line in deciding, I guess I'm interested in your opinion on that of, whether you are, I of course think it's a great idea to protect your ideas and protect your intellectual property, because in my mind, from a business standpoint, that is really going to help you sell your company one day for far more than you'd be able to have. You have no intellectual property, nothing that people can't just knock off and create their own copy of your brand, essentially.
Thanks for tuning in. Join us every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for live Q&A and bonus content after the recording at SellerRoundtable.com. Sponsored by the ultimate software tool for Amazon sales and growth, SellerSEO.com and AmazingAtHome.com.